I got to my feet and opened the door. Standing just outside was a familiar face. Sorry to disturb you, I know it's late.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Ato. What's up? Nothing, I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. But thanks to your actions, I've managed to realize something very important. Sometimes it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control our destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone. Not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardships we can't overcome so long as we have each other. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. And then there's Hemoanima. If we think of it less as a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, then maybe it's not so bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together. By combining our strengths, our skills, and our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it through this. I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You can count on me, Takumi. Having said his piece, Ato extended his hand towards me, an expectant smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a little redundant, not to mention overly formal. Embarrassing as it was, I still appreciated the gesture. I grasped his hand and gave it a firm shake. Thanks. Same here. Alright, I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. Excuse me, I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Go get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you. Fighting for our friends. As corny as it sounds, Ato's right. Things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that we are not alone. And so our 7th day at the last Defense Academy, the day of our second real battle here, drew to a close.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Even with Siri gone, his automated announcements kept playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. There, okay? Ah. Hi there, little fella. I see that you're out and about. How are you feeling? Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly. You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shuma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no. That means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that. Oh, poor fella. Here I thought I'd found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Now I take it I won't be allowed to go to good old Fateful here? An upgrade? Will I be allowed to upgrade now? I've been trying to upgrade for so long. God damn it! Why am I not allowed to? What is it I'm doing wrong? Yeah, just let me... The manual for skills acquired for... well... Okay. Oops. Another day, another delicious meal.
How can you eat at a time like this?
What better time is there? Now that Siri's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before.
That's the part you're enjoying?
It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Hiroko, clearing her throat just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Okay, but first of all, let's see what everyone feels about it. And also, can I have a piece of candy? Seems like there's only pineapple candy in that one. An announcement. What does she have up her sleeve this time?
Life's too short to eat healthy. I'm all about that sugar rush.
What's Hiroko want now? Maybe whoever's in charge has called this off now that Siri's gone and they're sending us home. This curry is utterly delectable. I especially like the plain rice the sauce hasn't spilled onto yet. Would whipped cream complement curry? It can't hurt to add a little more sweetness, right? I know I had pudding curry, but whipped cream and curry? You must have a kind heart to want to talk to me, but you really shouldn't bother. Just ignore me like everyone else.
And what are we supposed to do now that Siri's gone? Do we really gotta stay here and figure it all out on our own?
Well, I guess we're about to find out. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiroko? It's about our future plans. I am assuming nobody has come up with anything yet. Yeah, I didn't exactly like Siri's barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction.
Ato proved we can escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Oh, we can keep on fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrist right across the stomach.
Are they cutting their wrist or their stomach? Actually, never mind. I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not.
We don't know for sure if that's true or if we still get to go home when the time's up.
We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Siri could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Okay, listen. I get that you have fought them before and you're very strong and la-dee-da, but you're coming off a little arrogant here. Hiroko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to do what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no. Why it's gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hiroko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that. But nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. I'm gonna try one more time with Old Faithful, and if I can't upgrade, then something's up. Hiroko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all of this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Okie dokie, I am not going exploring today. We've done a lot of exploring. No, I need to stay on track here. I am going straight here. Ooh, what is this all about? I take it that that's just that I can meet both of them there and not that I will get both of the events at the same time. Training room. Please let me upgrade. For the love of God. Just let me have it. There we go, finally. Right, wait. Okay, linguistics. And you need math. Okay. So... I mean, it would also be cool to go and talk with some of the other people. It doesn't have to be event related. I might actually do that, but I do need that one linguistics. Because I want to upgrade these two. So I'll go here.
Want to eat some snacks with me, Takumi?
Let's eat some snacks.
I hate eating full meals. It's just too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals.
I ate some really unhealthy junk with the roomie. Creativity. Wait. Whoops, that's creativity, not linguistics. God, I'm dumb. Okay, hang on. Ito's here. What do you do? That looks like math. It looks like I can get a double up on it. What else do we have? Do I have anyone that gives linguistics? You give 1 math. Is that... Wait, is that creativity or linguistics? Because it has this book symbol. Hang on. Maybe we can figure this out in another way. Because I don't want to make the same mistake again. Hang on. Here we go. What is the symbol for this linguistics that I'm missing here? It is a book. So why did it give me creativity? I should have paid more attention. It probably gave me the symbol. Okay, but now we can get the linguistics. Where are you? Where did she go? She was here just a second ago. Are you here? Oh, there you are. Okay, let's try this again. Give me some linguistics this time.
Hey, Takumi, come watch a movie with me.
Huh?
I'm cool with watching a movie, but what did you have in mind? You weren't going to watch something gory and messed up, were you?
Of course not.
What was with the long pause? You're up to something, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I just want to watch a horror movie with you.
Then just tell me what kind of horror movie. Give me a quick plot summary. Is it so messed up you can't even tell me what it's about? Why are you giving me creativity? You gave me the symbol for the book thingy. And that said linguistics.
Damn
it.
soldiers, it's time to hit the hay.
Okay, I need to talk to someone else.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Well, good night. I love that ending. Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. Who would ever do such a thing? I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. One night falls and all I can really do is go to sleep. And so my 8th day at the Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Okay, I need to talk to someone else. I have a hunch who might be into linguistics, but I'm not sure I'm ready for that conversation.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
It's morning. Hiroko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Oh, wait. There are people here. Hi. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning.
Huh?
You're on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. What was that all about? She's acting weird. Hang on, can I go into people's rooms now? Hang on. There was someone here, wasn't there? Nope, okay. So not that. They're all in the room. And no one else is out. Okie dokie. Whoops. There we go. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight. Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Damn, that's strict. Huh? You're gonna starve them into fighting? What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what, exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hiroko got to her feet and left, and unshakably confident as ever.
It's gotta be all business from now on, huh? This is madness.
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got an excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hiroko said. That's what being at war is all about. I get you, though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiroko might be planning, but it's been a couple of days since the last attack and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer to not just sit around. Okay, we're gonna need to talk to someone new here. Figure out how they can help us. I'm not gonna talk to you. Oh, great. So everyone who's not on the fighting team I can't talk to. Right, hang on. Let me check something. I want to... Well, I don't necessarily want to, but... There is one person I think that might help me with linguistics. And we can't talk to anyone. Okay, well, guess I'm stuck with this. I'm gonna do gym then, because then I can upgrade Hiroko and the biker guy that I still don't remember the name of. What do you give? 1. What else do I have? I also do have Aito. I kind of want to do that. Oh, that's the gym. So what is this? This is math. Yeah, I want to talk to Aito. Takumi, do you think we could bring the Rationomatic back to the TRC with us?
Huh?
Why? If we had this machine, everyone would be able to eat delicious meals every day. We can't keep such a convenient technology all to ourselves. We need to find a way to take this back for the betterment of society. Aito is always thinking of others. I could really stand to learn from his thoughtfulness. Calculation went up by 3. Analysis went up by 3. Yep, that's math. Is it just because I haven't spoken to Darumi enough to get linguistics? It might be that, actually. Okay, what do we have to deal with now? There's Aito. You give that. Well, you don't have an event. I guess I'm going back to Darumi then. Gonna watch another movie here? Come watch a movie with me? Yep, okay. You better give me that linguistics by now.
I want to show you one of my favorite super horror, gruesome horror movies.
The roomie showed me a terrifying gore fest of a movie. Still just creativity. Shit.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I really love that. Oh well, good night. It's that time again, huh? Hiroko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. And thus, we are 1/10 of the way already.
Up and Adam troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Ooh!
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
Wait, in person? How are you gonna do that? New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started here. And without Siri, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karura.
Hey!
It will all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and leisure room. I always called it leisure. Leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. Absolutely. No one out? Nope. They're all just stuck in their rooms. And since we haven't unlocked those yet, I might as well just do this. Hello. I came by to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiroko, I figured I better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I could handle her on my own. She is pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. Okay. Infirmary. Wait. No one's in there. Anyone else out? No? Okay. Well, let's start in here. Leisure lounge. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important, and I'm not talking about you. To take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Ah, that's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face right then and here, mister. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. Now get the fuck out of here. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Oh, look at the little duck. I think we can rest here after a swim. What is this, a resort? Beach chairs. Is that all? Can I not check the pool? Oh, training machine. A lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in a pool and after training sounds like pure bliss. Oh, it is. I love going for a good swim. Okay, nothing there. Anything over here? Anything hidden? Nope. This monitor broadcasts serious announcements and alarms. Okay. Hi. So this is the leisure lounge. I like it. I think I'll come here when I need time to myself. I said time to myself. That's your cue. Okay, I'll get the frick out of here. Where was this other room? Oh, here it is. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not that hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this.
Hey, Takumi! You're scooping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore erotics or anything.
I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Siri's not here to tell us how it all works?
Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and shit. Ito's reading on one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words. You can tell by the way I keep mumbling and fumbling my words when I talk in her voice. Small ones. Phonemic awareness in general, whatever the fuck that is, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary.
She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings.
Hello, Ito.
Ito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals there? What does it say? It seems to be for that device over there. They call it a slot machine. I guess you need to pull the lever. Oh, that one. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a giftomatic. A gifto what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Oh! So the materials I gather from the explorations can also be used here to create doodads. We should go do that at some point. Step 3. 3 even. The item you requested pops out whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your e-spirit corpse. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothing, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics.
How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme?
Well, yes, actually. Seriously, it really is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy, maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revive-O-Matic is just as much a mystery and hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The difference between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. Oh, we're gonna make some gifts. Rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should we do next?
We're gonna go make some gifts!
The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. Preferred gifts. Your student activities will further boost your grades. Ooh. You need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items are treasure chest bases through processing the story. Oh. And all of you are still in your rooms. Hang... Why have I not gotten the linguistics? Oh well. Hi, I'm here to make gifts. Also, what else do we have to look at? Dartboard. Darts, huh? Not right now. A monitor. The manual. Table tennis. They've got a table tennis table here. Not that I'm in the mood for games right now. I'm in the mood for gifts. Splatter movies. I wonder who would like this. Can I make this? I can. I'm making this. Who would like this? I wonder. Crafting complete.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Creativity went up by 20? Ow! Let's go! Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred item in their report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There's a first-time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Let's go! Free time. And now... Ta-ta-ta-ta! Yeah, but this! There we go. A little upgrade, shall we? Need more linguistics. A little upgrade, shall we? And there we go. Okay, so I need math for... oh, wait. Oh, right, I got that. So math, and gym. I think gym, because I really want to upgrade Takamaru, because he is actually really useful in battle. I'm relying a lot on his defense. So I'm gonna go do that. Alright. There we go. I was like, what is that room? And then I remembered. Hello there! Let's try to figure out what he would like. You're here to use the Gift-O-Matic too? I came to make some underwear with the Gift-O-Matic, some shiny leopard prints briefs. Oh, right, he likes the like leopard prints and you know the classy decor. Huh? Leopard print? That's quite the statement piece, don't you think? Suits me just fine. You think I'd go around wearing lame-ass tidy whities? A man's gotta assert dominance from the groin out. He ain't got no spirit otherwise. Your experience unlocked the keyword sexy. Ha. Endurance, mobility, and... No. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords and see what you can come up with. Great, the first one I got is sexy. You didn't give me the gym for the... Ah, darn it. Okay, well...
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiroku would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move gonna be? Will all of this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? Not much I can do for now. I just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Time to get up! Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Huh? Sounds like somebody's here, but... it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. I took a few hesitant steps towards the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find...
Hi. Do you want to watch a gory movie?
The roomie, is something wrong?
Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed. I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So, hey, you want to come die with me? Huh? Once you're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the roomie has lost it. What? Wait, oh, hey, hold on a minute here.
I'm just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You have been the roomie, brah.
God damn it.
How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up.
That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria.
Really? Hiroko's letting them back in?
Yep. To be honest, though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once?
You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand.
Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye.
The roomie waved goodbye with a teary smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Well, is it gonna be that easy? They are in their room. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiroko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still, looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened.
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Hiroko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria.
For real? Us too? What you want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight.
No, not really.
I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought.
I get what you mean, but...
Fine. Hiroko wants us to meet us in the cafeteria. I read something. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Oh man, what rotten luck.
After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what the roomie asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Is there anyone out? Yes, there is. Wait, whoops, wrong way. Please nothing weird. Miss Ishuhara wants to see us in the cafeteria. Yes, Miss Amemiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But... Don't worry, sister dearest. We won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Oh, right. Okay. Good girl. Now, let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. Whoops, I didn't get to see that. Hang on. Transcript. Ima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. There's a lot of things around here that I don't like the sound of, and I don't suspect it's gonna get any better here. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time?
Hey, can we maybe have something to eat before we start? I'm so freaking hungry. I'm getting stomach cramps.
Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer.
You are totally heartless.
Hiroko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well, help yourself to dry bread, 1 per person. Just 1 slice each. We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders such as yourself would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders, come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Let's hear what Hiroko has to say.
Our cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts.
Oops, that's not what I meant. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out, though. What is this all about? Not that I really care either way. It won't affect me or my dear sister. No. Okay. Okay, what is it you've got for us, Hiroko? So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kaku, and Shuma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I've decided. You are going to leave the school.
Huh?
What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out, what a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out, and if you won't leave on your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think we've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only? To fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better.
You can't just use us like that.
You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourself useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Do not waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and what I say goes. Do not think, do not argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now no excuses. Pack up whatever personal little belongings you have and leave.
Seriously, right now?
If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time at least? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? All right, you've got 5 days. 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her customary brusque attitude, Hiroko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades, friends.
Friends, yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us.
That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind.
Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now?
We still have to try.
Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight.
Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds...
I know! Jeez, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole saving humanity bullshit, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck anyways. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in the next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break.
Still, raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko had been.
He sure is freaking out, huh?
I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling little worm like me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. I'm too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It was a freaking miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shuma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shuma. I get where Hiroko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it will be all over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. Yeah, you used to be one of us, Mr. Atsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your fucking secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. Tally-ho! Ow. The Tsukumi twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of socks and buckskin masks. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she'll really force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do?
She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiroko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in. She was planning to give us that time all along. We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way.
Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seemed like they were gonna budge on this.
Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right, we need to get them to open up first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little.
Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turned towards me. I should have seen this coming. All right, I'll do it. Sorry, but I heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my kind of thing. And you just know Darumi only make it worse.
Hey, I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse!
We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
Heck, it'll only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all yourself at this point.
Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I'll have to believe that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takemaru, Darumi and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shuma, Gaku, Kaku, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. I'm not actually so sure. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassionate plea, she might come around. Now I need to figure out what it is that makes her like gag every time we talk about fighting. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. And hear me out she shall in the next episode, because I'm gonna be out of time for this episode. So we're gonna try to convince the non-fighters to fight, or they will be kicked out. That's quite the conundrum, but for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright, I'm out.